Klusener is a former South African cricketer, widely regarded as one of the most destructive all-rounders in the history of the sport. Born on September 4, 1971, in Durban, South Africa, Klusener was an explosive batsman and a handy medium-fast bowler. He made his debut for South Africa in 1996, during a period when the team was evolving into a competitive force in world cricket following the end of apartheid. Klusener's early years in international cricket were marked by a series of strong performances, but it was during the late 1990s and early 2000s that he truly made his name. Klusener's batting was known for its aggressive nature, and he became famous for his ability to finish matches with power hitting, especially in the lower middle order. His most memorable performances came during the 1999 Cricket World Cup. Klusener played a pivotal role in South Africa's campaign, and his performances were a significant reason why South Africa came so close to reaching the final. He finished as the tournament's highest batting average, with a strike rate of over 122, and his batting during the semi-final against New Zealand, where he contributed an unbroken 43 runs off just 33 balls, was crucial in securing the team's place in the Final Four. Despite this, South Africa's failure to qualify for the final due to a controversial rain rule during the group stages remains one of the most heartbreaking moments in the country's cricketing history. Klusener's bowling was also a vital aspect of his skill set. As a medium-fast bowler, he delivered vital breakthroughs, often in the crucial middle overs, and was known for his aggressive approach and his knack for taking wickets when it mattered most. His ability to deliver in the death overs with both bat and ball made him a valuable asset to the South African team in limited overs cricket, and his all-rounder role became indispensable during the late 1990s and early 2000s. In addition to his stellar World Cup campaign, Klusener's performances in various series were equally noteworthy. His ability to perform in tight situations made him one of the most reliable finishers in the game. However, despite his many accomplishments, his career was also marked by inconsistency in Test cricket, where he struggled to make a lasting impact, leading to his eventual focus on limited overs cricket. Klusener's Test career was relatively short-lived, and he played only 49 matches, but he made a significant mark in one-day internationals (ODIs), amassing over 3,000 runs and taking more than 130 wickets. Off the field, Klusener's character was often described as down-to-earth and humble. He was never one for attention, and his unassuming nature endeared him to fans and teammates alike. After retiring from international cricket in the mid-2000s, he briefly played domestic cricket in South Africa and overseas. He later turned to coaching, where he found success, especially with Afghanistan's national cricket team, helping them improve their cricketing standards. Klusener's post-playing career has seen him involved in various coaching roles, where he has imparted his expertise to younger players. His influence in the world of cricket remains strong, particularly in the development of emerging cricketing nations. In addition to his coaching career, Klusener is often remembered for his crucial contributions during one of South Africa's most challenging and memorable eras in cricket, particularly his crucial all-round role in one of the most dramatic World Cup campaigns in history. His legacy continues to inspire future generations of cricketers, particularly those who aspire to master the all-rounder's craft. His career statistics may not fully convey the immense impact he had on the game, especially in high-pressure situations. His legacy as one of the game's best finishers and his invaluable contributions to South African cricket remain etched in history. After retiring from international cricket, Klusener continued to remain active in the cricketing world, albeit in a different capacity. His expertise and experience, particularly in the art of finishing matches and excelling under pressure, made him a highly sought-after figure in coaching circles. His transition to coaching was both natural and successful, as he began taking on various coaching roles in domestic and international cricket. Klusener's coaching career saw him work with several teams around the world. His most notable role was with the Afghanistan national cricket team, where he served as a batting coach and later as an advisor. His work with Afghanistan was highly regarded, as he helped to shape the team into a more competitive side on the global stage. His coaching philosophy emphasized the importance of hard work, skill development, and mental toughness, all qualities that he had embodied throughout his playing days. In addition to his work with Afghanistan, Klusener also spent time with various South African domestic teams, sharing his expertise with younger players and helping them to refine their skills. He worked on improving both the technical aspects of batting and the mental approach to the game, using his own experiences to guide others through the pressures of international cricket. Despite his shift from playing to coaching, Klusener's legacy as one of South Africa's greatest all-rounders has never faded. His performances in ODI cricket, especially during the late 1990s, continue to be celebrated. While he may not have enjoyed the same success in Test cricket, his impact on the shorter formats, particularly his ability to turn games around in the closing stages, has made him one of the game's most memorable all-rounders. His post-playing career also saw him involved in various other cricket-related activities, including commentary and media work, where he continued to provide insights into the game he had loved for so long. Throughout his career, Klusener maintained a reputation for being humble, approachable, and dedicated to the sport, which made him a beloved figure among fans and players alike. While he may not have achieved the same level of fame as some of his contemporaries, Klusener's ability to deliver in critical moments and his leadership as an all-rounder made him a key figure in South African cricket. His legacy is one of resilience, and his influence on the game continues to resonate, particularly in the areas of batting under pressure, strategic thinking, and the mental fortitude required to succeed at the highest level of cricket. Klusener's career statistics may not place him among the all-time greats in terms of numbers, but his impact in pivotal moments in both ODIs and T20S, and his skill as a finisher and match winner, ensured his place as one of the most memorable all-rounders of his era. Even years after his retirement, Klusener remains a respected figure in cricket, both as a player and as a mentor to young talent. His contributions to the game, especially in helping build up emerging cricketing nations, are a testament to his lasting influence on the sport. Lance Klusener's post-cricket life also saw him develop a reputation as an ambassador for the sport, continuing to contribute to its growth and global reach. In his role as a coach and mentor, he was not only helping teams develop the technical side of the game, but also playing a part in the development of cricket's culture. His experiences from the highest levels of international cricket gave him the unique ability to connect with players and teams from a variety of backgrounds, and his pragmatic approach to coaching helped bridge gaps between seasoned international players and budding cricketers. While Klusener remained active in coaching, he also maintained a quiet presence in the media. His analysis and commentary on the game were often sought after by cricket networks and publications, as his sharp cricketing mind and understanding of pressure situations allowed him to offer unique insights into the game. His commentary was thoughtful and focused on the practical aspects of the sport, often highlighting the nuances of batting in high-pressure situations, a skill that had defined his own career. Additionally, Klusener's personal life has been marked by his focus on family and a balanced approach to life outside cricket. After the intense pressure and spotlight of international cricket, he has been known for his more private, grounded lifestyle. He continues to live in South Africa, where he enjoys a quieter life, but remains engaged with the cricketing world. His close-knit family life and love for his home country have always been central to his persona, both during and after his playing days. Though his international playing career may have been relatively short in comparison to some of his peers, Klusener's ability to leave a lasting mark on the game is undeniable. His contributions were not solely in terms of statistics, but also in the attitude he brought to the field. He epitomized the role of the modern all-rounder, someone who could change the course of a game with both bat and ball, and he did so with an infectious energy and passion for the game that resonated with fans and players alike. As one of South Africa's heroes in the late 1990s and early 2000s, his legacy continues to be celebrated in the country and beyond. His involvement in the development of cricket in emerging nations has been particularly impactful, as his insights into the mental and tactical aspects of the game are crucial for players in lesser-established cricketing countries. In the wider context of South African cricket, Klusener is often remembered as a crucial figure during an era when the national team began to regain its stature on the global stage after the end of apartheid. His role in South Africa's cricket renaissance cannot be overstated, especially in light of the team's narrow miss at the 1999 World Cup, where Klusener's performances, including his match-winning batting display against New Zealand, remain part of South African cricket folklore. Ultimately, while Lance Klusener may not be as widely recognized as some other cricketers from his generation, his contributions to the game, particularly in one-day internationals and T20s, have left an indelible mark. His explosive batting, his utility with the ball, and his calm under pressure have set a standard for all-rounders. Whether as a player, coach, or ambassador, Klusener's influence on cricket is one that will continue to resonate for years to come, ensuring that his legacy in the sport will never fade. Lance Klusener's legacy in cricket is not just confined to his on-field achievements, but also to the values he represented as a player and mentor. He was an embodiment of resilience, mental fortitude, and adaptability, qualities that became integral to his success in international cricket. One of the key aspects of his career was his ability to rise to the occasion, particularly in difficult situations, and he was often called upon to do the hard work in the crunch moments, whether with bat or ball. His contribution to the South African team during his career was a significant part of the team's success, especially in limited overs cricket. His natural flair for finishing games with the bat and his sharp bowling during crucial moments became his trademarks, earning him a reputation as one of the most dangerous all-rounders in one-day international cricket. However, his ability to stay calm in intense situations and his capacity to handle pressure were perhaps the most defining features of his career. His performances under pressure helped define the archetype of the modern-day all-rounder, inspiring a generation of cricketers to balance their skills in both batting and bowling, and always be ready to step up when the team needed them the most. Klusener's bond with his teammates, especially his sense of camaraderie with the South African team during the 1999 World Cup, also helped foster a winning culture in the team. South Africa's cricketing identity during this period was characterized by youthful energy and a commitment to the game, which Klusener himself embodied perfectly. Despite the disappointment of the 1999 World Cup, which still remains one of the most emotional episodes in South African cricket, Klusener's efforts were widely praised, and he earned immense respect from his peers and fans alike. In the years since his retirement, he has become a beloved figure in South African cricket culture, and his influence has been felt not just on the field, but also in the growth of the game globally. As a coach, his ability to teach players how to manage high-pressure situations and think strategically has benefited many. Emerging nations in particular have benefited from his experience in guiding players to improve their batting, mental resilience, and tactical acumen. His approach to coaching emphasizes adaptability, especially in the fast-evolving landscape of limited overs cricket, where the pressure to perform quickly is always high. Even though Klusener did not play a large number of test matches, his presence in ODIs and T20s has left an indelible mark on the shorter formats. His unique style of all-round play, with the ability to both finish games with the bat and contribute with vital wickets, has been a model for many cricketers. His role in popularizing the concept of an explosive all-rounder has influenced the way teams now approach selections, with all-rounders becoming more sought after in both formats of the game. While the game continues to evolve, the essence of what Klusener represented in his playing days, fearless, aggressive, and yet calculated, remains relevant. Even in the modern era, where strategies have become increasingly more complex, the core principles of managing pressure, taking responsibility, and delivering in the key moments remain as important as ever. As a player, coach, and cricket ambassador, Lance Klusener's life and career exemplify what it means to be an all-rounder not just in the technical sense, but also in terms of character and influence. His role in shaping modern cricket cannot be overstated, and his journey from a young, explosive player to a seasoned, thoughtful coach has shown that a cricketer's influence can last long after retirement. His name will forever be remembered in the annals of South African cricket and beyond, as one of the game's finest all-rounders.